Hi dears, welcome back to the channel Benidorm by Anna. It's me Anna with you here. It's the second time I'm filming this video because I filmed it was perfect, and then something went wrong with my microphone that I'm wearing and it did not get any sound. So it's so stressing, and it's the second time I try and do this. Hopefully this time it will be okay. So today is the video as usual about the news update and the situation here in Spain, in our sunny and lovely Benidorm's region. So we start with the situation as usual, and as you might know, on Monday I've let you know that we've had quite a big increase in cases on Saturday for Friday's data. And we did not know what was basically going on, that we need to wait up until Monday evening or Tuesday morning to see which kind of numbers will the government give us for the weekend time, and if the index has increased or not. So this data is already here, and the most interesting thing is that on weekend it grew like by only a few points, like on Saturday. And yesterday they gave us the data for weekend, and it seems that the index has grown by 2 points during the weekend, and the amount of cases has also reached almost 3,000, like 3,000 something cases, which is also a lot. It's been a while since we did not have these numbers, and we were all starting to think that basically, okay, the situation is getting worse already. We were getting worried, but it's normal because the less restrictions that we have here in the country, the more there is a probability that the situation will get worse. It's totally normal thing, but a lot of people are just afraid that the government will decide to basically put on the restrictions once again, although they said they would not be doing so, but still, you never know what will come into the mind of our Spanish government. And then today in the morning, when I've checked the new data for you guys for today's video, I've realized that for yesterday's data for Tuesday, the cases started to decrease once again, and in the last 24 hours we've had 1,881 new cases only, comparing to the previous days, and the index has decreased as well. It was around 43 per every 100,000 people, which is still not a lot, I get it, but it was more than it was before the weekend. And right now the index has decreased back to 41.9, which is a good news, and it means that the situation is getting stable once again. We will monitor all that is happening, and we will see in the next few days if it's something punctual or if it's something that was just right now during one day, or if it's something that will be happening in the next few days and the situation will be stabilizing itself. Hopefully that will be the case. In general, in our region, we are just living the normal life. If not for the masks, we would not even say that something is wrong, that there was any kind of pandemics here, that the situation was bad a few months ago. We are just going anywhere we want to. There's a lot of people on the streets, a lot of tourists as well. I was just shocked at the last few days that I was going quite a lot outside because I needed to film the videos for you guys. And I've seen a lot of people from UK, British tourists coming. I've seen a lot of different other tourists, Spanish ones as well, Russians that are coming from other countries, like through other European Union countries to get here, because they can still not official travel directly from Russia towards Spain. So a lot of tourists, the streets are full, a lot of people still on the beach area. So everything is just almost back to normal here in the country. This is the situation as for the day of today. Hopefully it will remain as positive as it is today's day on Wednesday. The next news that I wanted to share with you all is what's happening with the paid streets here in Spain. You know that the paid highways that are usually labeled as AP/number, our one here that we have is AP7, that goes, there's a part, there is like in Malaga, Murcia, and then it goes from Alicante up until like Cartagena, up until Catalonia. So this road, they've made it free of charge a few years ago, and it's something that made us very, very happy because we needed to pay quite a big amount of money just to get from Benidorm to Alicante. It was more than €3.40. which is quite expensive for this amount of kilometers that we usually would make. And we were very happy that it was eliminated. Almost immediately when it happened, the government has said that they'll probably need to put these roads paid back again, just because they don't have enough money to be able to improve these roads and to maintain the quality of these highways. All the people were in shock that are living here and using these roads generally just for go to work or go anywhere, like that move a lot in these areas, on these highways. So we were all in shock, but they said, well, it's not something clear, we don't know if it's going to be happening. Right now we already do know that it will be happening. The government even has confirmed us the date for when a lot of the highways will be paid back again, and this will be at the beginning of 2024. Some political parties in the government, they're saying that they won't improve this law because they don't think it's fair for a lot of people here. We've paid a lot for a lot of years already, and these roads, they have to be public and no one should be paying for them already, because we've paid for decades and decades. Well, people who lived here for all this time, they've paid for decades, and now it's fair to have them free. But the government thinks the other way. They actually say that in a year, to maintain all these highways costs approximately 1,400 million euros, which is not enough. It's a small amount to keep these roads in the same quality that they are right now. What they want to do and are planning to do approximately is the same system that they have in Portugal. Those of you who traveled in Portugal with rented cars or with your own one, you know already what the system is. Basically, they want to put like a lot of cameras on these roads at different specific points, which will be monitoring the number of your car, of your vehicle, and like this they know where you started and where you ended up your trip, and they will charge it directly onto your bank account. So the person will need basically to have like some kind of an app and be registered in the system, and has to select the method of payment, either monthly, daily, from your bank account, from PayPal, etc. And has to put his vehicle data there. So once you pass, the system will automatically charge this amount of money, either periodically or once a month, or depends on how you put it in the settings. So this is probably the system that you will have, and the payment will be per kilometer, not per the whole like chunk of road as it was before, but by the kilometer, and it will be approximately from 1 cent up until 5 cents. We don't know the exact price just yet, but this is what will be happening. Let me know what you think, and if in your country where you live you still have paid highways, or if you don't have any at all. We were very happy because a lot of the roads were very expensive, especially the one in Barcelona, in Catalonia. There you spend almost like 30 euros just to pass this road of Catalonia. It was extremely expensive, which is why a lot of people there were not using the highway unless it's like strictly necessary to do so. And they were very happy. Just starting from this year, it became free to use, and like in 2024 it's going to be paid once again probably. So not good for a lot of people living here, not good for people who use it constantly. But we'll see what will be happening. Let me know in the comments if you think that's fair to start charging once again after they are free, or if it's normal and people who use it most should be charged for their use. Let me know your answer in the comments down below. The last news that I wanted to share with you guys is regarding the Brexit and which kind of changes it brought here to our region of Alicante. So after all the situation have changed, UK went into Brexit and it separated from the European Union, there were a lot of problems with the export of different products and goods from our region of Alicante. And a lot of companies, what they did is they did not wait for up until the government will let them know what to do, which kind of changes to make, what Brexit will bring to the company, if it's going to be possible to export the same amounts of products. If not, like a lot of companies, they had to search for the information by themselves. They had to contact companies that were buying their products back in UK to talk in between them to come to some kind of a new agreement on new terms and conditions that have changed a lot. And thanks to that, now when all the situation is already here, all these changes are here and are necessary to be done now, a lot of companies of our region have increased the export of especially shoes, national, like our regional shoes. We have a few factories here in Elche and Alicante that just produce amazing quality shoes. I definitely recommend you, if you come here to the region, buy at least one pair of these shoes because they'll last you years and years. They're of amazing quality, definitely, and the price is not as high, and it's definitely cheaper if you buy it here in Spain than if you will buy it in the UK. So these companies, and also agricultural companies that export a lot of vegetables, fruit, herbs, and different salad leaves, for example, they've increased their export by 81% in the last like 8-9 months. And they are right now actually situated in better economic situation than they were before pandemic hit us. Can you imagine? It's something that they are very happy about. It's great for our economy, for our region to recover faster. But it's not thanks to the government. It's thanks to the communication, the eternal communication between our companies and the companies back in UK to just make it work. So I'm very happy for them, but I would be even happier if the government would help all these companies to reach the agreements, and would help these companies to recover and somehow navigate through all this situation, you know. And because it was very difficult for a lot of companies here, a lot of them just don't know enough of English to be able to communicate very well. So it was complicated, but I'm very happy that eventually all this situation has improved, and it helps for a lot of companies to recover and to recruit some new members to their teams. These were basically all the news, the most important news for today. And what about the Spanish weather? Well, the weather is very, very nice. We are here on the terrace in the shade, and it's even comfortable to be like with a blouse. You don't need any kind of sweater on just yet. The sun is shining, the sky is just blue as it will be summer back again. This kind of weather will be approximately in a lot of parts in Spain, as you can see on the map. Only on the north part there might be some slight rain and some cloud. There might be rain every now and then on the border, but not more than that today. Some waves are possible in Catalonia and in Andalusia, so be careful if you go to the beach there. The temperatures today are very mild, very cozy to stay outside and enjoy our lovely autumn time here in Spain. And the temperatures are actually very high on the north part today, up until 25-26 degrees, but these temperatures will get lower if the rain and the clouds will come to some of the areas. Tomorrow there is a very strange thing happening here in Benidorm and Alicante area. We expect from 30 to 32 degrees back again, but it will be only tomorrow. So those of you who are here or who are arriving tomorrow, you will be able to enjoy true summer weather here in Benidorm's area and in Alicante. As for today, the temperatures are as follows. In Alicante, it's expected to have 25 degrees, Benidorm 26-27, Barcelona 24, Granada 31, Malaga 26, Sevilla 31, Madrid 24, Murcia 29 degrees, also very warm and nice, Balearic Islands 25, Canarian between 26 and 28, and in Valencia 26 degrees. The water temperature is still very nice and you're still able to swim because it's 23 degrees Celsius in some points, maybe even slightly higher than that. I hope you enjoyed watching today's video and you got to know something useful and interesting and something new for you guys. I wish you a lovely day of today, and I'll see you tomorrow in a new video where I'll be showing you the famous walk from Albi veer towards Alicante, the big spacious road that connects these two villages here in our lovely Valencian area, in the area of Benidorm. And up at the end of this walk in Altea, we will get to know the famous figure here in Altea, which is a lovely white swan named Paco. So stay with me tomorrow and make sure that you activate the notifications bell so that YouTube would send you a message when this new video tomorrow will be published. I'll see you then. Bye.